Good evening, everybody. Okay, welcome back to the Rob's Networkers Traffic Leads to Income Sunday Night Conference. Of course, I am Rob Gearing, the admin and owner of Traffic Leads to Income and Rob's Networkers. And we're going to take a look at our blog update for the week. And there it is, right there. So hopefully everybody can see my screen. Oh, I didn't switch over. Oh, hang on. Sorry, guys. Let's go to desktop, start sharing. Share the full screen. Now we should be good to go. All right, now we're good. Okay, so let me move over here. This is the blog update, the trafficleadsteincome.com/blog, part of RobsNetworkers.com. So a couple quick links for you to make note of. But tonight we talked about some changes coming to Traffic Leads to Income. We're moving to a new safe list script. We hope to be live with that in the beginning of September. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be really exciting. But the focus of our conference tonight is safe swaps. So I definitely want to take a look at that. And in order to take a look at safe swaps, and I'm hoping to get 25 people in the room because somebody will get an upgrade, 1 month upgrade. I can only pay for 1 month for somebody, but at least it gets you kind of some exposure to it. So let me go to a new window here in Mozilla, and let's go to Traffic Leads to Income and log in. Because our journey always starts at Traffic Leads to Income. No matter where we're at, if we're at Rob's Networkers, we always are going to gravitate here because this is the key tip of the funnel program. This is after they sign up to your list. This is the next place that they are instructed to come. Okay, so let me go into my account here. And oops, let's try that again. All right, there we go. So we're going to talk about, we talked earlier about the good, better, best scenario. We feel traffic exchanges are good ways to advertise your lead capture page and get leads and build your list. We feel safe lists are better. We've seen better results. But the best we've seen is safe swaps, which is literally being able to either do a swap where you'll send to your list and somebody else will send to their list. And when I say their list, this isn't a safe list. This is their primary list. That's pretty powerful. So if you have equal list size with somebody, and they cater to everybody. Safe swaps has people that do each has 100, so they add swap with each other for free. But if I'm a little guy and I have a list of 100, I can actually contact somebody like a Darren Olander or a Janet Legier if they're offering solo ads at the time. And I can say, I'd like to do a paid solo with you. And the prices are pretty low. I don't think anybody overcharges there. And, imagine how that can, because your offer is your front end, and we're always list building, and we're always advertising our lead capture pages. So I have seen results like 50, 75, or 100 names added to a list with one solo ad of $25. That's accelerated list building. That's pretty awesome. And it's really the key is having that list. So if something's going to accelerate that, we're always looking for. I'm one to be careful spending money, but if I know that it's going to lead to leads and paid signups and income, and it's going to make me more money than I'm putting out, yeah, I'm good for that. That's what it's about. So a little bit of investment in the business is important. So that's a little bit of a preview of what we're talking about. In Traffic Leads to Income, we talk about safe lists in step 9. But I need to go to the downline builder, which we talk about in step 7. And the downline builder is at the top of your Traffic Leads to Income back office. So is safe swaps there? So I want you guys to open up a separate browser window and see, is safe swaps there or not? Okay. So if it is, you can actually do a free sign up. It doesn't let you do anything really, but if you win the drawing tonight, you'll be ready to go. So I really need everybody to do at least a cursory free sign up if you can. Now it may not be listed in your downline builder. So that could be a little sticky, but we'll have to figure out a way through that. So you want to see if it's there. If not, we always say to contact your sponsor. To let them know. You can also contact me at some point, and I can take a look at your upline structure, because generally speaking, we follow downline integrity. We're very adamant about that. So if we're going to analyze, who should you join under, and you can't get a hold of your sponsor, they're not reacting, they're not active anymore, they really don't care anymore, who's the next in the upline that we can hook you up with? So I do have the capability in the eyes as admin to see that. So, but see if it's in your downline builder. It's right down into, and it's going to move up as we move to the new traffic leads to income on the viral mailer script. It's going to come up to the top. But right now it's down in the other programs area. So I click on that. This is add swaps, sell solos, and buy. So if you actually are in my room tonight and you have a big list, you can make some money, selling solo ads. It's definitely a lot of different options here. Whatever suits your business the best. So I'm going to log in, and I'm going to show you a little bit about what it looks like here. Okay, so I'm logged in to my SafeSwaps back office. So I'm a Hall of Fame member, and I'm honored by that because I've done over 100 ad swaps. And if you're on my list, you probably get a periodic swap, and you'll say, "What's Rob doing now?" Oh, I always put a disclaimer at the top. It's somebody who I've done a swap with, and that's my list. So if you're on my list, you'll periodically be offered a resource that I don't do those blindly. I do take a look at what the person is offering. There's a lot of things that I reject. And don't feel obligated. It's just like anything else. It's, hey, take a look. Oh, cool, fine. Could find it helpful, maybe not. So, but as you can see, like any back office, there's some bells and whistles and gizmos. But what I do is this is my dashboard, they call it right here. So you can see I had a latest event here with a fellow named Adrian. Did very well. I think I generated 15 leads working with Adrian. And I can show you what our click ratio was here in a second. I've got an upcoming event with Brandt, so I'll be loading that up in my autoresponder. And it gives me suggested partners. So my list size is about 3,000 on my personal list, and it's a clean list. So I could boast, oh, it's 100,000, but a lot of people say that, and maybe 3,000 of their 100,000 are actually real people or still active or would act on any offer. So I try to keep a real clean list through Traffic Wave, and anytime there's a bounce, ultimately that gets cleaned up and removed. People unfortunately sometimes opt out, and all that kind of good stuff. But I maintain it as a very clean, accurate list. So I do ad swaps with people that are up over 10,000, and I deliver more clicks. So it's all about the clicks. It's not. It's all quality versus quantity. So you may hear people boast about these giant size. Ask what they're clicked through. Ask how many clicks they would guarantee if you were to send an offer out and you were tracking it. That's the true test of a list anyway. But it gives me suggested partners. So Cheryl I've swapped with before. She's a good one. She's a Hall of Fame member. It tells reliability. It tells how many clicks she can offer. She can do about 29 guaranteed. Her reliability is moderate. It's in yellow. And her list size is 3160. She's done 541 swaps where people gave her a thumbs up because we rate each other's, so you have credibility in the community here. And then there's a fellow named David Blair who I haven't swapped with. I have not been able to hook up with him, but he offers about 27 clicks. But he has better reliability, and he's also done a ton of work with this. So some very, very high-end list people, and it's pretty cool to be able to get exposure to some of the best list builders in the world. And if you can't swap with them right away, you can buy a solo off a lot of these people for a very, very low price. So I want to keep stressing that because I think a lot of people look away from safe swaps because they don't see, they don't see the value. You got to see the value in this. It's a community of pretty good list people. All right. So the other part of this I always move to is my swap area. It's like a calendar. So this is Brandt. That's going to be going actually on Tuesday, and then I've got to swap with Tom on the 13th. So that's pretty cool. And then I can take a look. If I look at what's coming up for me, this particular one is ready to go in my autoresponder. I click on it, and this tells me this is his email that I loaded up in my autoresponder. That's the partner swipe. This is my swipe. That's my email and my subject line. Okay. And gives the day it's going, the time, So we make sure it's a commitment, so we make sure we honor it. And what else am I looking at here? I guess that's it. And then when we're all set, we click I am all set. But you have to set it up in your autoresponder. So whether you use GVO, Traffic Wave, there are some autoresponders. I think maybe Aweber's automated with this. You get a little more automation and list verification. I can't list verify with Traffic Wave. They don't have the compatibility with it. So it's an honor system. I say my size is 3,000. They have to believe me or not. But they can see from my clicks that I live up to that. For example, this fella Brant that I'm going to be swapping with, his list size is 24,987, but he's delivering 58 clicks. Let me see some of the clicks that I've delivered. I've delivered over 100 before. My last one, I have to go back into May, and I've had a few clunkers, but this was pretty good. This wasn't one of my better ones here. I sent 40 to Adrian, but Lee Cole back on the 10th of May, I sent 78. So I'm averaging in the high 50s, low 60s. So I get a lot of requests, but I do no more than one ad swap a week. You could do one every day, but you don't want to burn things out. This is a supplement. This is a way to leverage advertising for yourself. Like anything else, you want to use it smart. If I wanted to buy a solo, I go to the solos area at the top, and I can look down and choose a day that I'd like to do a solo ad. I can search for ad swap partners, solo clicks by how many clicks that the buyer delivers. How much I can search by price, like under $35. I can see all the people that are offering solo ads for under $35, and simply click on buy solo, and I'd be done with that. And I can also search by swipe, and I think that may be by clicks. So that's less than 50. Yeah, so I see 39, 36. So that's the guaranteed clicks. So they're going to charge accordingly. So you can search when it comes to your, wanting to find compatible people to work with, either to swap with or make a purchase from. That search can help you. Then there's an affiliate area like anywhere else. The affiliate area tells you about your downline and gives you banners and different information like that. Messages is kind of a back office email, so you can send messages. You could actually add people to your contact list, and you can send messages to maybe somebody that you've already swapped with, or somebody that you have a question about before you do a transaction with them. There's a forum, and then this little area here is my. And here's my, not to brag, but I have a 100% rating. My reputation is 100% in the community, so never a thumbs down. 74 swaps with 74 thumbs up, average 56 clicks, and a green reliability. So, I'm like pretty squeaky clean in this group. And I'd be happy to swap with anybody. I don't do the solo ads, but if you have a reasonable list size, I've done it before for people just to get them started with the resource. So we can talk about that. And in my settings screen, I want to show you, because that's how I set everything up back here, where I upload my picture, I define my list size, or if I could auto-verify, I would do that here. They actually give a point system. I'm worth 17,150 points based on if I do a good job, I get good ratings, I pick up points every time, so my point rating grows. It gives me my affiliate link here. Tells me that I'm in the Hall of Fame for having a perfect reputation, and yada, yada, yada. And I'm ranked number 44 in the 50 to 100 clicks category, and all kinds of stuff like that. But to the left-hand side, I can set up my About Me. I can set up, I can have multiple ads. So when the person's doing a swap with me, they can choose. I usually only give them one option, but some of the swappers have 4 or 5 different things to pick from. So that could be good, because there's different niches. So they may not like your one, but it may give you more, more attractiveness, because you've got different avenues that they can promote for you. But they're promoting for you. You have to keep that in mind, but you're promoting for them. My autoresponders is where you define your autoresponders. Their booking calendar you can look at. You can set yourself up as an ad seller, and then just different other little things like that. So that's what the SafeSwap back office looks like. Let me come back to the Traffic Leads to Income downline builder and see if there's anything else that we were going to talk about tonight. It's already 10 o'clock, so I don't know if I was going to do that or not. I may just come back to the room. And that was the blog. So let me see if we're up to 25. Let me come back, and as I've been away, and we're at 22. So did we hit 25? Oh my God. Come on, guys. You can't get 3 more people in here. You can't get 3 more people in here. All right, we were at 23, but that was worse. So we need to see, I need to see 20. Okay, there's 23. I need to see 25 on the screen, 25. And I'll give away a 1-month upgrade. Is it not worth a 1 month after the review that I did, after the, which will be recorded, and you'll be able to walk through that again. But after all that, we can't get 2 more people into this room. I'm going to take the microphone off, and I'm going to give you guys a chance to really make that happen. I'm going to turn the recording off, so those listening to the recording, thank you very much. Hopefully you found this helpful. The good, better, best scenario. But list building and advertising in safe lists and ad swaps are really a great way to build your list and your business and your income. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening. And to my live crowd, I'll be back in a moment for Q&A. Thank you.